between pile 1 and their person? What else is currently going on between pile 1 and their person? What else is currently going on between pile 1 and their person? What else is going on between pile 1 and their person? What else is going on between pile 1 and... Okay, so we also have the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely this moment where, again, there might be sort of a little bit of an isolation from the two of you guys with this snow card. You might be kind of on your own a lot. Your person is also going within on their own a lot too. But what's really great is your person is really working on themselves. I feel like you're both hard at work on yourselves, but particularly, I feel like your person is doing a lot of introspection and soul searching right now. And I feel like they're really seeing the places where they need to continue to do inner work. So I feel like because of this devotion that they have to you and the connection, this person feels like they want to bring like their best self forward to you in the future, because again, they want this to last with you. They want this to last a lifetime for a lot of you. So in order to achieve this, I feel like they're just being guided by their higher self to take the time that they need to really reflect and heal and grow. They also have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. So I also am getting a message here that I feel like you or them might both be like stressing a lot, maybe about the isolation or the separation. And I feel like there's a lot of fear that's being released. I feel like there's like a fear of abandonment, particularly, that's being healed right now. And that might be part of the introspection that's going on right now in the self work with the Eight of Pentacles is there's like this realization, I think, on your person's part that they might have, I'm hearing like issues with their parents and abandonment issues, and that they know that they need to release these things. Like, also I'm hearing self-esteem issues, especially with the Five of Pentacles. With the Page of Swords, your person is definitely keeping a very close eye on you. Also with these butterflies here, there is like a very big transformation going on with them. I feel like this is also a sign that there's a transformation that's going on in this connection in regards to like communication. So I feel like there's going to be more honesty and clarity that your person wants to bring forward to the connection. Their fears might have kind of clouded things in the past, but now it's like they're starting to kind of see things with fresh eyes, and they want to offer you more clarity moving forward. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. What I'm getting is the Nine of Swords and Five of Pentacles is what negativity is being left in the past. Clarify the Nine of Swords for problem, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, this is like exactly what's being left behind, because we have the Eight of Wands. My passion for you is so intense, I want you right now. So if your person was stuck in a place of fear, I feel like they are very quickly like blasting through this. And I feel like, again, with the Eight of Wands, there's definitely going to be communication. Your person really wants to take action towards you. This also could be about travel for some of you. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. I want to nurture our connection and provide you a stability, and your beauty nurtures my soul. So a lot about nurturing here. I feel like I'm getting something about your person had fears in this connection, something to do with like their mother figure. Like I'm hearing like mommy issues. So that might have really brought up a lot in this connection. Maybe your person had a lot of issues with their mother, and maybe you being that like kind of divine feminine energy triggered a lot within them, and they've really had to go within and heal those issues. That's very specific for some of you. But yeah, right now your person's definitely thinking about coming forward to you and offering you this commitment that they want with the Ten of Pentacles. They want to like give it all to you, because they do see you as their empress, and that is like just that beautiful goddess energy. So your person does want to like, I feel like, be your emperor as well. They really want this committed relationship. So I feel like you're getting prepped for a super deep commitment right now in this connection. And your person is maybe even a little bit stressed with that nine of Swords. Because they do want to come in and offer you like a committed relationship, but it could be a little bit of a fear of rejection when it comes to actually like saying the words or coming towards you. Let's see. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 1, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 1, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 1, please. And we have love. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 1, please. Oh, wow. Oh, this is beautiful. So we have the Tower. I'm going through a massive purge of karmic energy. And isn't that interesting? Look at that. We have this exact same energy that came out in the pre-shuffled cards. So there is a release of karmic energy that, again, could be like karmic partners for some of you. But I just feel like it is just stuff from past lives as well, just like residual fears and blockages. And this is making way for really profound love in the connection. And look at that, we have the Ace of Cups and the Love cards. So there is a lot of love being manifested, and I feel like brought into the connection. When I'm hearing this, there's a heart chakra awakening that's going on right now. And I really feel like with this Five of Pentacles, if there is if there is a distance or separation between the two of you, it was because of these karmatic blockages. So this Five of Pentacles energy of like being lonely, missing each other, yearning, this is all being kind of cleared away. So there's a really profound love that's going to start being manifested right now in this connection. So I feel like anything that has been keeping you apart or keeping your person from expressing their love to you, that's what's all being healed right now. And it's beautiful because we also have the Star down here, which is right after the Tower. So there might have been a Tower moment maybe in the recent past. And I also feel like that's a sign that there's like a layer of your person being shed right now, like a mask is being taken off. And there was some sort of divine intervention, and definitely I feel like your person has learned some really important lessons here in regards to this connection. I feel like hearing like in regards to like treating you better, also just in hearing respecting themselves, you and the connection, which is an interesting message. So if you ever felt like in the past your person was ever like disrespectful or maybe like didn't really seem to care about themselves even, I feel like they're really learning to respect themselves as a person and like want to take good care of themselves, which is really beautiful. All right, let's get to their current energy towards you. What is File 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1? Let's see, we have stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. Okay, this is really awesome. So yeah, your person is not victimizing themselves anymore. This is like that Emperor energy, really feeling strong and confident within themselves. Again, releasing all those fears and all those blockages here. We have desert passage, trust that there's a divine plan. So I feel like your person is definitely learning to kind of trust the universe, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, trust as things shift in and out of their lives. So I feel like this is also about them kind of surrendering to the messages that they receive from their higher self and just kind of not being resistant to this connection anymore and resistant to the flow between the two of you. We also have miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely a miracle coming in your connection. I feel like there's a lot of just kind of like miraculous healing going on with them as well. And it's like they're learning to like trust and believe in miracles, I think. Definitely they're becoming more spiritual. Then we have reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So it's kind of interesting. This man is kind of like the hermit energy there with the lantern. And I feel like you're like this light that's guiding them home. Like it's almost like in this bubble, there's like that castle. It's like kind of like the 5D sort of connection with you. And so I feel like your light and love is helping this person to kind of come home to you and themselves right now. It's like there is this like traveling energy with your person. And I feel like they really, it's like you're like the star here, helping them to heal and grow. So this is really beautiful. I feel like your person is really grateful for you and your connection and your light energy. And it's like they're really craving that right now, I think. All right, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say to you right now. What does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1 right now, please? What does Pile 1's person really want to say to Pile 1 right now, please? What does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1 right now? So this says, you're the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing I think about when I drift off to sleep. So this person is saying that you're always on their mind, and they're always thinking about you and dreaming about you. and that they can't really get you out of their head. And then our connection hurts and confuses me sometimes. So, yeah, I feel like there's been times where your person has been like triggered and fearful and worried, and I feel like sometimes it's just their own fears that hold them back, and it's not even necessarily that you're doing anything to hurt them. It's just that like maybe they just get so worried about being rejected by you or something that they get really upset. And then our chemistry is so powerful, it's explosive whenever we connect. So super powerful connection. They feel that explosive chemistry and energy. It's like whenever you guys are kind of in the same room or the same place, there's just this really powerful, I feel like heart activation between the two of you. And I feel like everyone kind of notices as well if there's this really deep love between the two of you. What else does Pauline's person want to say? I'm becoming more humble, learning to value the needs and feelings of others. So I feel like the tower could kind of represent that humbling process your person's going through, where they've had to kind of realize that other people and their feelings and needs matter, like you matter, your feelings matter. So again, I think I was saying something about like they're learning to respect you more. And I feel like they're learning to be more compassionate and empathetic towards you. And that realizing that, like, I'm hearing like they're not the center of the universe, and that it's important to take other people's situations like into account. And I feel like that's kind of about maybe not blaming you for things as much as well. Let's see. What else does Palman's person want to say to pile one? What else does Palman's person want to say? You're my now, you're my forever. So this is really beautiful. This is from Lost in the World by Kanye West. So that's a good channeled song. But yeah, they're saying like this connection is very eternal, which we got with the Swan card. You trigger me to the depths of my inner darkness. Okay, so yeah, that's why they get hurt and confused sometimes, because there are a lot of things I feel like that come up between you guys to ended up like it's for both of your growth. I feel like the triggers that you both experience in the connection, but I feel like in the moment, I don't know, I feel like there could have been resentment that your person had towards you because they didn't really quite understand what was actually going on. Like they didn't understand that the reason why they were getting triggered was because there was like an unhealed thing within themselves. They might have just kind of like been upset with you for like hurting their feelings. It felt like maybe they were like thought you were like a bad person or something. But now I feel like that was like maybe more of an immature version of yourself, whereas now I feel like your person is starting to like, I'm hearing like, yeah, they're taking accountability instead of again like blaming you for things in the connection. I'm too busy being in love with you to fall for somebody new. So they're saying that you don't need to worry about anybody else. Like they're very, very in love with you, especially with the Ace of Cups, and they haven't really been able to feel that with anybody else, and they're too busy thinking about you and being in love with you to really start feeling anything for anyone else. I feel safer being quiet right now, but I still care about you even in the silence. So there definitely could be silence between a lot of you guys, or sometimes there just when silence does come between the two of you, it's because I feel like your person feels very vulnerable in this connection, and maybe it's easier sometimes to just kind of go away and kind of hermit themselves away and just think and nurse, like I'm hearing like nurse their wounds or something like that. But even when they do disappear, they still love you, even if it's quiet between the two of you, because this is a very deep bond. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? You made me feel seen and like I mattered in a world where sometimes I felt like no one really cared. I'll never forget that. So this person might have really struggled in the past. They might have felt like people kind of always walked all over them, didn't really care about their feelings, didn't really ever take the chance to like get to know them for who they really are. And I feel like you were very different. I feel like you saw this person's value for who they are as a soul, and it's like it means a lot to this person. I can feel the passion between us building. Yeah, look at that. We have the passion card. Um, so yeah, there is a ton of passion between the two of you guys being awakened right now, which is really beautiful. So yeah, this person I feel like just knows that it's kind of this like inevitable, I feel like passionate reunion between the two of you, and this person's definitely feeling that. So you might be dreaming about them in a very passionate way recently. I feel like they're also dreaming about you, daydreaming about you. What else does Palvin's person want to say to Pal One? I want to see you in person. Okay, so yeah, this person definitely wants to hang out with you in the physical world. So if it's long distance, I feel like this person might be making travel arrangements to come towards you. Otherwise, they might be planning on asking you out on a date. What else does Pile 1's, because they feel that passion. What else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1, please? What else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1, please? What else does Pile 1's person want to say? To be honest, being away from you is probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Okay, so yeah, definitely with the snow card. If there's ever been a separation or if there is a separation, it's very, very painful. I feel like it triggers definitely their abandonment issues to be away from you, but I feel like that's kind of part of why maybe separation comes between the two of you because it kind of forces you guys to work on your inner wounds and kind of instead of relying on each other for like happiness and fulfillment and love, kind of learning to nurture yourselves. Because I feel like that will end up making this connection a lot stronger in the future because then neither of you are like extremely codependent on each other and there's a lot just like more freedom. What else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1, please? Oops. I'm gonna reshuffle. See what else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1, please? What else does Pile 1's person want to say? Okay. So you're the only one for me. That's really sweet. So yeah, your person definitely knows that you're the only one that they want to be with, which is kind of what they were saying earlier. Like, I can't fall for anybody else right now. I'm ascending to a higher form of love. So yeah, this person is ascending and they are healing beyond, I feel like, a lot of things in the past, leaving behind all those negative sort of energies. Also, I feel like this is about kind of like leaving behind sort of the like 3D sort of I guess love where you like play a lot of games, there's a lot of mask wearing, like neither person is really being emotionally honest. That's all being healed and released. Like the two of you guys are definitely ascending into a much more spiritual, sort of unconditional love relationship. I want to share my life with you. Yeah, definitely Ten of Pentacles vibes. We share a divine love, exactly. And I feel like maybe this person tried to kind of like at one point like treat this relationship sort of like any other relationship because maybe they didn't really know better, but now they're definitely very aware that that's not really what this is. This is like, yeah, very divine. Meet me in the fifth dimension and show me your love. So if you're really missing your person, if you guys are in separation, they're asking you to connect with them in meditation, and you guys can experience the love with them there. I love the way it feels when you're close to me. That's really beautiful. So they're longing to be close with you. I feel like they really want to touch you. That's why they want to see you in person. I feel like they really want to like hold you. And then you add so much vibrance and beauty to my life. So they're saying that you really have um, just added this, I feel like, spark of joy and hope to their life. You've given them, I feel like, more of a reason to be, I feel like, happy in life. I feel like maybe they were in kind of a dark place before you met them, or they didn't really believe in love, or they were very lost and confused. And I feel like you definitely came in and gave them kind of like a glimpse of that, like, heaven on earth energy, and kind of like a reason to heal and grow. All right, let's get you some advice now, Pile 1. Advice for Pile 1. This says integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. So this is really cool. This is definitely about you releasing anything that you feel like is kind of a karmic energy in your life. If that's just like negative beliefs about yourself or just negative things in your life that don't feel good, like definitely embrace your truth. And if anybody in your reality is trying to like make you question your truth or like what you want, it's like you're the one living your life. Like no one else really can tell you what's best for you. Only you really know. And if anyone ever tries to like tell you that something you really want isn't for you or something like that, and you really feel like it is, like definitely listen to yourself over other people. And then this says awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Ooh, this is so cool. So definitely you might be picking up on a lot of signs and synchronicities, and pay attention to these things because I feel like they are really important. So I feel like I'm getting a message in your dreams. You might be getting a lot of signs about your person and your connection. And definitely pay attention to these things because I feel like they're definitely giving you guidance. And if you feel like you're, yeah, like seeing repeating numbers a lot, always look those up and see the meaning, because the universe really does communicate to us through synchronicities all the time. All right, let's get you some last messages from your person. All right, what else does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? Let's see. I put a lot of pressure on myself to feel good enough for you. So that is definitely a wound here where your person doesn't really feel good enough for you sometimes and they feel like they put a lot of pressure on themselves to feel worthy. I'm looking at pictures of you. You make my heart pound, and let's run away together. So this person was once just kind of escaped together, and they are definitely fantasizing about you, like looking at pictures of you, things like that. What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? Okay, this is awesome. So this is the Six of Swords, which is very similar to this energy here of leaving the past behind. So there's a lot of baggage being released and cleared and healed. You're just moving out of maybe even, I'm hearing like you're moving out of difficult waters. Like there might have been, I'm hearing what there was a test to this connection at some point, maybe in the recent past, or is it like a time of maybe a lot of triggering and a lot of difficulty between the two of you? But I feel like you guys kind of passed that test, and like that kind of energy is coming to a close, and now things are being balanced, and things are gonna, I feel like, be better between the two of you. We have the Magician, so they are trying to manifest you right now. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So right now, this person might be keeping a lot to themselves, kind of not revealing a lot. It'd be kind of staying silent, but they are working on themselves definitely behind the scenes. And they do want to reach out to you here with the Page of Cups. I feel like for some lighthearted communication, some flirtation here. I feel like they're also healing their inner child. What does Pile One need to hear right now? Just Pile One need to hear. Oh my gosh, this is so synchronistic. We have the swans coming out again. So definitely another trend. You guys are definitely counterparts, soulmates. This says believe. So believe in your connection, believe in the power of the love that you guys have. We have this little Christmas wreath, which is really cute. So maybe Christmas will be an important time between the two of you, but also I feel like this is a sign because of the circular nature of this little charm. I feel like that's kind of about, again, those like cycles being closed, and now it's time for a new start. We have this little Halloween jack-o'-lantern, so I kind of feel like this is about maybe your person definitely wearing masks in the past and kind of like maybe putting on a happy face even at times when they're not really doing that well. So if you feel like you're really missing your person or really sad if there's a separation, your person's acting like they're fine, I feel like that's a little bit of a mask. I feel like they are definitely missing you just as much as you miss them. We have this like golden teardrop sort of thing. So I feel like a lot of like healing teardrops, almost like a very emotional time, but I feel like it's very good for both of you. We have this amethyst, so this is about the crown chakra opening up. So again, paying attention to all the signs and synchronicities you receive. We have this lovely stone here, and this reminds you of the divine masculine. So this is definitely a sign that if your person is the masculine, they are definitely stepping into their divine self, and also if you are the masculine, you're definitely doing that as well. I feel like you're also just healing your inner masculine side. We have this little torch here, so there's still definitely a flame burning between the two of you. We have this little witch here, so you guys might be really into Wiccan stuff, and I feel like that's kind of part of healing the feminine side, is to get in touch with like natural power and stuff like that. We have this little piglet, so I feel like your person might be a little nervous to talk to you. They might be a little shy, kind of like Page of Cups vibes, a little, yeah, a little bashful or something around you. They might get really shy with you. They might kind of like clam up and not really know what to say. It's kind of what I'm getting, because I feel like you kind of bring out their inner child. And then we have this beautiful little heart. So much love between the two of you for sure. All right, pile one, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. All right, bye bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. It's great to have you. So we're looking at what's really going on between you and your person right now. So I pre-shuffled some oracle cards that I'll get into now. We have first quarterman and Aquarius, trust the universe. New moon and Aries, go for it. Clock, moth, Teddy, calling in your soulmate, religious factors, new earth, dawn, and commitment. Okay, so what's really going on in your connection right now? So we have trust the universe and go for it. So I feel like there's this energy of your person that right now they're really learning to surrender to like the divine plan, surrender to their intuition as well, and they're definitely getting in touch with their power here with that Aries energy. Like that's the Emperor, and they're really feeling guided to kind of have take that leap of faith, like with the Fool energy. And definitely go for it and take some sort of action towards you. But we do have the energy of the clock, and that's about divine timing and preparation. So I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes between you and your person right now. So there definitely is this energy where they're feeling called to come towards you. But if they're not quite doing that right now, or as much as you want them to, I feel like it's because there still is this element of things being prepared behind the scenes, and there's still a little bit more time maybe needed for them to complete some cycles, maybe heal themselves, because we do have this Teddy here, which is about healing the inner child. So there's this energy where I feel like your person is healing their inner child in order to be able to bring more vulnerability towards you in the connection. And they're also feeling very, very I feel like very attracted to you magnetically as well, this moth here, and they are really craving your light. Like you are like this lighthouse to them. So that's why there is this I feel like strong urge that they have to take action towards you and move towards you. We also have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And then with this religious factors card, I feel like you guys definitely are soulmates. And I feel like both of you almost are like praying and affirming and kind of manifesting each other. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And both of you, I think, are coming into the realization here that you are part of each other's spiritual past. So this is definitely confirmation that whatever has happened between the two of you, whatever is going on between the two of you, is part of a spiritual journey between the two of you. I feel like this is all stuff that both of you guys kind of agreed to experience with one another before you even incarnated. Like, I feel like there was a divine plan in place in this connection for a lot of healing to occur between the two of you. So again, that's definitely a message that you haven't messed anything up. Like, nothing's really going wrong in your connection. Like, everything is definitely headed in a really, really great direction right now. Even if, like I was saying, things are happening behind the scenes, maybe you're not seeing like physical evidence of this union happening or the deepening of the connection, but it doesn't mean that it's not being manifested kind of under the surface. So with this new earth, this says literally you're manifesting heaven on earth through your healing and ascension. So this person might be part of your heaven on earth. They might be part of your fifth dimensional life as we kind of shift into the fifth dimension, into higher planes. Through this ascension and healing, I feel like you're definitely creating a really beautiful reality. And I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm sure all of you, are light workers, and literally like the healing that you are doing within yourself. A lot of those generational things, past life things, you're literally helping raise the vibration of the collective. So this is all very, very important, even if it feels like it's just you as an individual. I feel like as you heal, even on a small scale, it actually does like ripple out and affect a lot of other people. So that's definitely another message from Spirit to say, congratulations for all the healing work you are doing on yourself, you've done, because you're helping, I feel like, more than you even realize. This also says dawn, a new beginning in love is on the horizon, expect positive changes. So exactly, I feel like there is a little bit of an energy of divine timing here, but there are positive changes in the future in this connection, and there's definitely going to be like a rebirth here. And then this commitment card, and this says your union deepens and evolves as you devote yourselves to one another and love itself. So there's a deepening of the commitment between the two of you guys. I feel like that could even be what's on the horizon here with this dawn, is that there is going to be like a super deep commitment, and you are both devoting yourselves, I feel like, to this connection and to love. So it's like both of you, I feel like, are choosing love over fear right now. And so definitely that I feel like this connection is being upgraded. All right, let's get some tarot now. All right, pile two. What's really going on between pile two and their person right now? What's really going on between pile two and their person right now? What's really going on between pile two and their person right now? What's really going on between pile two and their person right now? What's really going on between pile two and their person right now? Okay, let's see. So we have the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So definitely with the Seven of Cups, there is a lot of fantasy here. A person is definitely dreaming about you. I feel like there is some sort of spiritual test your person might be kind of going through right now in regards to, again, like love versus fear. Like, do you devote yourself to self-protection and fear-based thinking, or do you devote yourself to love and like opening your heart? So that's kind of what's going on with them. But we have the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's this strong desire here that your person has to really give a lot of energy to you, to really come forward to you with some sort of an offer, with that commitment, to really, I feel like I'm hearing like devote more time to you, devote more love to you and your connection. Because again, with this High Priestess card, there is this, I feel like, upgrade of your person's intuition where they are seeing that this connection, I'm hearing like they're giving another shot in their head. So it could have been at one point your person kind of felt like maybe this connection wasn't for them because maybe they were just feeling really triggered because of the mirroring that was going on, and they kind of maybe gave up on the connection at one point, or they tried to. But I feel like now your person's like definitely seeing that this is a very spiritual connection. You are their soulmate, and that you can't really give up on this type of connection. Like, this is actually the whole purpose is to work through those things that make it seem difficult. So this is really great. I feel like that's definitely about that commitment deepening here. Your person might have had a tendency, is what I'm getting, to kind of like abandon people first. Like maybe your person was, this love triggered a lot of fears within them, and they might have had abandonment issues. So maybe you felt like they kind of ran away from the connection or just kind of quickly departed or something like that. And I feel like it was because there was this deep feeling of like unworthiness. But now, because there are, like there was like an attachment problem is what I'm getting, something with their parents. But now your person is doing that inner child work with the Teddy card so that they can actually like feel safe enough to be vulnerable and open up to you. They see you as very perfect and amazing with the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like they feel like you're the kind of person that has it all together. Like you have, I'm sure, like a very beautiful career. You're just very physically attractive. I'm hearing you're very popular. Like they just see you as like their ideal person or ideal partner. So anything they've ever done was really never about how they viewed you or your worth. It was really, I think, to do with how they viewed themselves. But we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like their intuition is also telling them to stand up for this connection and fight for it, kind of like with that go for it energy here. And this is also fire energy here. So it's like this person doesn't want to lose you to anybody else because, again, they're having this realization that you guys are meant to be together. And so instead of kind of giving up and maybe running away like maybe they did in the past, now your person is getting into their power and they're ready to kind of stand up for what they believe in and stand up for this connection because they just know it's right for them. And I feel like they always, on some deep level, knew this connection was right for them, but I feel like their ego or maybe other people on the outside like influenced them or made them feel more unsure, more confused. But I feel like now this confusion is kind of being left behind in the past. All right, let's get some oracle cards now. Sorry, excuse me. All right, what is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? This pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. We have Desert Passage, trust there is a divine plan, stepping into power, reaching your destination, and miracles. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, your person is definitely learning to trust in the divine plan that you guys are meant to be together, and that I feel like they're learning to trust in like the wondrous like miracles here. So I feel like there's like some sort of like miraculous healing that's going on between the two of you right now. And your person is stepping into their power, and I feel like recognizing that they are strong again, like with the Seven of Wands energy, realizing that they don't have to like listen to other people outside of themselves. They can really just listen to their own intuition and be good. And other people's opinions aren't as important as their own, inner sovereignty. And then we have this reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. I feel like this is a sign that like you are this bright light to this person that is guiding them to where they need to be. So this is like, and I'm seeing like with this kind of bubble with this beautiful little castle inside, it's like, that's kind of like this heaven on earth that's being created right now between the two of you. And I feel like you're both kind of on your way to that through this transformation that both of you guys are going through. All right, so let's get some messages from them and see what they really want to say to you now. All right, what does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2 right now, please? What does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2 right now, please? Does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2 right now? I desire intimacy with you on every level. So yeah, this person really wants to deepen your guys' connection. They want to come into, yeah, more intimacy here, which is interesting because that vulnerability I kept mentioning, I feel like your person might have really had a profound fear of that, but at this same time, they were craving that vulnerability with you, like to really be seen. I want to fix things between us and make things right. So this person maybe does want to offer you an apology. For some of you, they want to mend your relationship. I've misunderstood things between us before and gotten hurt. So maybe your person, for some of you, kind of lashed out at one point because there was a misunderstanding. Maybe they felt rejected by you, and now they're saying like, I want to fix this. I want to fix whatever triggers have come between us. Anything that I've said that I regret saying, like it was a misunderstanding. Like I was taking things personally. And I want to heal beyond this. And then I'm serious about you. So yeah, this person is very serious about you, which makes a lot of sense. That's why they want to give you all this commitment here because I feel like they just never felt this way about somebody else. And there's this realization that it's like, I'm hearing like it's time to grow up is something I'm hearing. So maybe your person was like kind of staying immature and a little bit stuck at one point because they were like afraid of maybe having to kind of almost like be in the adult world and like make real decisions about their life. But I feel like part of this connection is kind of like forcing your person to like grow up and really like yeah mature beyond kind of like maybe like childish behavior, like playing games, stuff like that. And it's like they don't want to bring that sort of yeah immature energy into the connection anymore. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2 right now? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2 right now? Oops. Take these ones. So this one says, I'm going through a transformation. I feel like a brand new person. So yeah, there really is a profound transformation that's going on within them right now. Again, I'm just feeling like it's something to do with their maturity level for sure. I feel like you're going to be noticing your person is definitely shifting and changing a lot. I feel like they're very different now. You're beautiful beyond words in my eyes. You are flawless. Yes, exactly. Like with the Nine of Pentacles, they do really see that. And I feel like that could also add to their self-esteem issues because maybe they don't really see themselves as very beautiful, but they kind of put you on a bit of a pedestal here. The universe keeps sending these signs about you. So yeah, this person gets a lot of synchronicities about you that remind them of you. And then I'm very sensitive to any rejection I feel from you. Yeah, and I think that's what I was picking up here about this misunderstanding. I'm getting this message that there was a time, either in the recent or a long time ago between the two of you, where your person maybe perceived a rejection from you, even though you didn't really mean to reject them. Like it wasn't like you were intending to reject them, but because they are maybe insecure a bit, or they were insecure, and again they like kind of see you as this like perfect person, they took it super hard, and they might have been very like angry and resentful towards you at one point because they felt like really really hurt by it. But again, I don't feel like you maybe meant to hurt this person or meant to reject them, but this person might really take little things as rejecting, even things that you might not realize. This person might get hurt very easily. But I feel like that's part of them having to like mature, and it's definitely inner child stuff. Um, let's see. Like this person is very sensitive to you, because they really love you a lot. What else does Pisces person want to say to pile two, please? What else does Pisces person want to say to pile two? What else does Pisces person want to say to pile two? What else does Pisces person want to say to pile two? Oh my God, look at this. You are true perfection. Okay, that's wild. So yeah, this person thinks you're flawless. They think you're perfection. That's really sweet, very flattering. I love you like the birds love the air, like the fish love the sea. So this is really sweet. This is basically your person saying that like they kind of almost have this like very primal like need for you in a way, like you being like the divine feminine energy, like they really kind of worship you in a way. I want your sweet kisses all over me, and I will never let you go. So this person is definitely dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, wanting to kiss you. And they're saying that they'll never let you go. Like they're always going to be, I feel like, some sort of attachment this person has to you. Like they're always going to be, I feel like, wishing and hoping for you and the connection. So even if it seems like your person has walked away, or if they're ever quiet, they still have this attachment to you. They still have this love for you. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? We both know that we belong together, so there definitely is this realization where this person knows that you guys belong together. And I feel like they think that you think that too on some level. I have always loved you. I'm so emotional over us. So they're very like, yeah, maybe very emo right now. Thinking about you, they might get really emotional. I think your person is like a super sensitive, emotional person. They might have a lot of water in their chart for some of you. And then I'm ready to give in to the temptation that is you. So they're very tempted by you, and they want to give in to that temptation because they're feeling all this passion. Again, extremely attracted to you, as we saw. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person really want to say to Pile Two, please? This says, my life doesn't feel right without you in it. You're the missing piece of the puzzle. So this person does feel like you're like that missing puzzle piece that really makes their life very complete. And when you are out of their life, I feel like they do get very lonely and they miss you. And this says, it's not you, it's me. So they're saying if there are ever issues between the two of you, it's really not you. A lot of times it's them and their issues they're having to resolve right now. And I think that's something that they're really like consciously aware of, actually, is that they really might have gotten triggered by something like just a little misunderstanding and gotten very upset. And I feel like they're kind of maybe in a little bit of a regretful energy, realizing that they might have been putting a lot of the blame on you, but realizing that they need to also see their side of things as well. All right. Advice for Pile 2, please. What does Pile 2 need to hear right now? Advice for Pile 2 right now. So this says gratitude. This is a beautiful card. It's a little hummingbird. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. So this is definitely very true. If you can try to stay in that energy of gratitude for what you have in life rather than focusing on what you don't have, it definitely helps to call in a lot more things. And I also feel like this is a message to you that a lot of good things are on their way for you. This is adversity. See the gifts in challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So this is a very clear message from Spirit that whatever storms have happened between you and your person, whatever pain has occurred here, this has been ultimately for a higher purpose, a lot of spiritual lessons. And I feel like this is also definitely a sign, like, your person also, I don't think has had it easy. There's definitely been times where they have been very hurt in the connection, and I feel like this has been a catalyst for huge amounts of growth for both of you guys. So you've learned some really profound lessons, and they have too. And this has faith. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So if you're really feeling like you need specific guidance for your situation, definitely always call on spirit and know that you're not alone in that. There's always a lot of ancestors and spiritual guides and angels that are always with you to help guide you and take care of you and show you the right path. All right, let's get you some last little messages from your person now. All right, so pile two. What else is pile two's person really want to say to pile two right now, please? We will be together soon. Okay, so there might be a reunion for a lot of you, or maybe you guys are going to come back and meet communication, or maybe you'll just spend time with them soon. This says crying, so it's funny because they did sound very emotional over us. So this person might be crying a lot over you right now. I just need you in my life. I'm still dreaming about you, and you are my sunshine. So they feel like you bring a lot of sunshine and happiness to them, and it could also just make them emotional, like how much you mean to them and how much they love you. What is Pile Two's person's energy towards Pile Two right now, please? Let's see what we have. Oh wow, very powerful here. We have the Tower and the Death card, so huge amounts of karmatic shifts and changes, lots of ego deaths, things being shed. Your person is leaving behind a lot here with the Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves them, what's not good for them anymore. And they do want to come towards you here at the Knight of Pentacles because they do see you as their wish fulfillment. All right, how to... This file choose it need to hear right now. Oh wow, so we do have this beautiful little kind of like, it's like DNA here. I feel like this is a sign that like you and your person are almost like, yeah, like connected, kind of just like in your soul DNA is what I'm hearing. Like this connection was always kind of in the plan, if that makes sense. Like you and your person are super bonded to each other on a very like alchemical level. You have these cute little teddy bears, which is funny because the teddy bear card came out earlier. So a lot of inner child healing happening right now. And again, I feel like your person wants to bring you love from a very like soft-hearted, sweet space within them. We have the letter M. We also have these beautiful two doves. So tons of kind of twin energy here. I feel like the doves also represent like unconditional love and peace. So there's definitely a harmony that's happening right now. We have this cute little locket. So this is a message that your person always does carry you around with them in their heart. This is a deer. So your person might get kind of nervous and wobbly a bit around you. They might get a little shy and bashful and kind of awkward, like kind of weak in the knees. Because I think they really, really like you, especially with this little cup here. Oh, this says bride. So this person might want to make you their bride someday, or be your bride, depending. But this person definitely does want that commitment then. We have this beautiful little elephant. So this is a message that your person will never be able to forget about you. I feel like you're always in their mind, in their thoughts. I feel like they also remember a lot of very specific things about you. We have this little snake charm. So this is like about that kundalini energy. And also, there's definitely a layer being shed of your person. So there can be this new start. We have this little rune. This one is, oh, this is not a rune. This is a Japanese word. This one says love. So definitely a lot of love, could be a connection to Japan. We have this little like golden coin here. So I feel like a lot of abundance is on its way for you. And this whale. So definitely deep emotions right now. You might be feeling super emotional. It's like you're kind of diving deep into those emotional waters right now. I feel like your person, again, they keep saying that they're crying a lot. So they could really be experiencing this right now. And then we have this beautiful little, purple heart. So I feel like this is about a lot of downloads being received through the crown chakra, opening things up. I feel like allowing you guys to like perceive more love in this connection. All right, Palsu, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. It's so lovely to have you. So I pre-shuffled some oracle cards. So we're going to see what's really going on between you and your person. Let's see. So we have first quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. New moon in Capricorn, step up in the lead. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. We also have Caduceus, baggage, dreams, infinity, telepathy, forgiving and learning, healing family issues, and playfulness. Okay, so the current energy of your connection, what's going on. So yeah, this person is definitely right now releasing a lot of baggage. This is like, I feel like unhealed emotional stuff, stuck energy, any issues that have been like unresolved within them. I feel like right now spirit's really guiding them to do some really deep inner work here, especially with their emotions here, because we have Cancer energy and Scorpio. So your person might have struggled a lot with tons of insecurities. They might have had a lot of blockages that caused a lot of difficulty in this connection and might have really maybe confused you. But right now, and I feel like this is definitely to do with maybe family issues. And I feel like right now they're having to kind of get beyond maybe their parents' issues like generational blockages and wounds and things like that. And they're kind of like forgiving and healing the past with their parents. And it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this could also have to do with past romantic partners that they've been with. Could have put a lot of blockages up within them, made them really afraid, maybe of commitment, of love, of relationships, maybe of you and the connection, and really prevented them from opening their heart to you. But this is definitely a very strong soul connection of this caduceus energy. A lot of you guys could be twin flames with this person. There is this very deep sacred love between the two of you, definitely. Let's see. And then we have dreams and telepathy. So you guys definitely are maybe not communicating a lot in the physical, but I feel like you're making up for it in within dreams and within just communicating with each other non-verbally. You're experiencing each other's thoughts and feelings and communicating through the higher realms. So you might really like hear your person's voice in your head, and I feel like that's very accurate to actually them communicating with you. And then the dreams card says, you are receiving important messages while you sleep. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities you see in dreams. So I definitely feel like, especially in times where there's less communication between twin flames or soulmates, you might dream about each other a lot more, kind of communicate that way if it's not time to communicate in the physical. So definitely, I always advise people to keep a dream journal because it's been really interesting looking back on my dream journal and seeing how many things were like psychically predicted or actually were very accurate to things that were going on in the physical that I wasn't aware of. And also, this is a sign here with this infinity card that this is, again, a very deep soulmate connection. Your bond is eternal and everlasting. So no matter what is going on between the two of you, there is just, again, it could be a lot of you twin flame connection, divine union, and there is just an eternal bond that can't really be disturbed or extinguished by anything in the physical world. And right now, your person is being called to step into their power and step up and lead in this connection. And I definitely feel like their insecurities and their blockages are what prevented them from stepping up. You might have felt like your person was always kind of running away or shying away from the connection, kind of shutting down and disappearing. And that definitely was because of those core wounds that they hadn't worked through yet, that baggage. And this baggage card also says it's not you, it's me. So definitely another sign that if there's anything that has happened in this connection, it definitely was never your fault. It was definitely something going on with your person. But the good news is your person wants to bring in a lot more playfulness to this connection because they are healing their inner child. This says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like your person might not have been able to have a lot of fun and be playful and be flirtatious and cute with you because, again, all these blockages that they had to do with their self-esteem. But I feel like they are wanting to kind of bring happier times in this connection because I feel like they're also just becoming a happier person. They might really be working on any mental health issues that they ever had, things like that. All right, pile 3. Let's get some tarot now. What's really going on between pile 3 and their person? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person right now? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person right now? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person right now? What's really going on between pile 3 and their person right now? What's really going on? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So yeah, this person definitely wants to bring balance, I feel like, to you guys' relationship, to this love connection. Things might have really been out of balance at one point. It could have been that you were like maybe giving more to this connection than they were. They might have been very confused, kind of like unsure what to focus on is what I'm getting. They might have been kind of like caught between two options also at one point, but I feel like this is being released and it's like your person is starting to want to prioritize you and this connection more because I think they're really seeing this sacred love between the two of you and wanting to commit more to that. You also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So yeah, for some of you guys, there might be a bit of distance or silence between the two of you, and I feel like your person is really missing you right now. They feel kind of out in the cold without you. I feel like because they really need your love almost. And it's like they love it when you guys are connecting, and I feel like maybe even they are like really happy when they dream about you guys and they dream about being with you, but then maybe they wake up and you're not there, and I feel like they get very sad. So right now this person is definitely wanting to bring this commitment and bring the new beginning in with the Ace of Pentacles and get out of this feeling of being lonesome and kind of lost. And we have the Four of Cups as well, so I feel like your person is kind of in this contemplation mode where they're kind of reflecting on the past, they're reflecting on their decisions. I feel like they're kind of seeing things from a new perspective here, where they're kind of realizing that there maybe were opportunities in this connection that they didn't take at the time because they were really afraid, because they had a lot of blockages, and they're kind of daydreaming and kind of thinking about like what it would be like to have this happily ever after with you, what it would be like to have this soulmate relationship, a family, like live with you, stuff like that. Like this person can almost very clearly see, I think, a long-term future with you. And again, they're realizing that there might have been times where you offered yourself to them or you almost got together, but maybe your person kind of shut down and ran away. And they're kind of now seeing how they wish that they hadn't done that. Like they wish that they had been braver is really what I'm hearing, that they wish that they had more confidence. We also have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. So right now, there is kind of an element of like divine timing I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are definitely shifting within your person. I feel like karma is being, karmatic cycles are being cleared and healed. And your person is doing a lot of healing and regeneration with the Four of Swords. They're really going within and meditating. And just trying to figure everything out. I feel like they're trying to figure out their next move. And they're also healing all this baggage that we were talking about earlier, these abandonment issues as well. I feel like your person definitely had abandonment issues that I think came up in the connection and kind of might have caused them again to shy away from a commitment with you or really deepening the connection. And I feel like they're also reflecting on that. And this person also definitely is sensing that there is a destined aspect to your connection with that Wheel of Fortune as well. Like they're starting to see that this is an extremely spiritual sort of cosmic event between the two of you, and they're really reflecting on that. You also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person knows that you deserve almost like more than maybe what they've given you in the past. It's like with the Five of Pentacles here, what I'm picking up on is that they might have only given you like scraps or breadcrumbs in the past, because that's basically all they really had, because they might have really been struggling with their mental health, or they might have been struggling a lot with even being able to give love to themselves. So it was very hard for them to maybe give a lot of love to you because they had so little of it to give. Like just getting this energy of like emotional poverty. Like your person didn't know how to like replenish love within themselves, so they like had a really hard time giving that to you. And so they're kind of seeing now that you deserve a lot more truth and a lot more clarity and just a lot more commitment. And it's like they want to be able to step up and be that person that really is able to support you emotionally, energetically. And it's like, it's not that I'm hearing like you might have felt like your person was very like withholding with you. And I feel like the message is that they weren't necessarily being withholding on purpose. Again, it was like they were kind of giving you all that they had. Even if it seemed like it was very little, that was like the best that they could do because of their unhealed state or whatever was going on with them, that baggage that they hadn't dealt with. But now as your person heals, it's like they want to, I feel like, give so much more to you. And it's like, and definitely that energy of a bit of regret also, where it's like they wish they hadn't, I'm hearing that they wish they hadn't messed up so badly in the past. So that could have been an energy between the two of you where you felt like your person self-sabotaged or like made mistakes in the past or like walked away from this connection or something. And it's like they wish they hadn't done that because they feel like maybe they missed out on this chance to have like a happily ever after with you. And it's like they really hope that it's not like they didn't mess it up forever. But again, there is this infinite bond between the two of you. This is like a divine union. So I feel like it was all, I feel like, important lessons that you and your person had to learn from each other, even if they were very painful. All right, let's get to their current energy. Actually, I'm going to use these cards. I'm going to clarify a bit first. Okay, clarify the Five of Pentacles, please, for pile 3. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 3, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 3. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for pile 3, please. Oops. Okay, interesting. Then we have the Four of Cups coming out again. I'm reflecting on my life and decisions. So definitely, they are kind of seeing how a lot of choices they made kind of left them feeling very lonely. And I feel like that's part of this Two of Pentacles here. It also came out getting my priorities straight. It's like kind of realizing that maybe they need to prioritize like love and commitment and connection more than maybe they were. Like they might have been like focusing more, maybe just totally on themselves, trying to stay safe, trying to protect themselves, trying to like wear a mask or like impress other people or something. Or maybe they were just really focused on career and finances and money as kind of a distraction. And now they're realizing that it's really that again, like that emotional poverty. Like they feel very lonely with a lot of the choices they've made. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm invested in you and our future, and I want you in my life forever with the Ten of Pentacles. But just kind of interesting because the Five of Pentacles is like half of the Ten of Pentacles, which is that like stable, beautiful family unit. It's like this is what this person really craves with you. And they're starting to really realize that they are super emotionally invested in you. And it's like they want to invest more. It's like they want this kind of forever thing with you. But again, there were family issues I feel like your person has had. Maybe they had a really unstable family that was like kind of toxic and unhealthy. Maybe they felt like they never really wanted to have a family because their family was so maybe painful to grow up in or something. But they are forgiving and healing the past here. They are forgiving and healing that. And maybe that's part of them realizing that, like, yeah, actually, like, it is possible to have a beautiful family relationship. Like, just because they had issues with their parents, just because they have fears, it doesn't really necessarily mean that's actually the truth. And they can get beyond these patterns. And then we have the Page of Swords. I'm observing you closely. I want to know more about you. So if there's a separation, they're definitely keeping an eye on you on social media. They're watching you closely. I feel like it's kind of like they're keeping tabs on you. It's like it's a way for them to feel connected to you without maybe having to actually come towards you in a way. It's like they want to maybe see pictures of you. They want to look at you. They want to connect to you in that way. Even if they're not necessarily ready to like talk to you or something like that, it's like they just kind of miss your face. Like they miss the connection. And so they kind of connect with you in kind of secretive or like subtle ways sometimes. All right, let's get some oracle cards now. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile 3, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile 3, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Okay, this is really interesting, very synchronistic. So this says traveling lightly, simplify your life, and you can see this person's like leaving behind baggage right here, and that's literally like the oracle card that came out in the pre-shuffle of these packages. So your person is totally leaving behind baggage. This could also be about leaving behind karmic partners or situations for some of you if that resonates. But I feel like that's definitely mostly just like internal stuff. So that's really beautiful, great confirmation. We also have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. So for a lot of you, this is kind of an impasse energy where with the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, your person's more in the energy of contemplation rather than like wanting to communicate. I feel like because they're having some really important I feel like a really important healing is having to go on with them right now. They might really not have the energy almost to connect with you. It might not be the right time because they are having to just, again, reflect and I feel like redirect their energy into something more positive. So I feel like it's kind of like this energy of something is being like built kind of behind the scenes, but at the moment it's time for healing and maybe silence. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So this person is maybe learning how to manifest more abundance as well. Also, I just feel like this has to do with self-esteem, like because we have the Five of Pentacles, your person might have been really insecure at one point, and now I feel like they're becoming more like realizing that they have the power to create more abundance and to create more self-esteem within themselves. They also feel like you're kind of like an abundant blessing in their life as well. They also have a sending them out and keep going forward. So right now, your person is on their spiritual path, their spiritual journey. They are ascending right now, I think, into their higher self. And it's like, even if things get difficult, I feel like they are being guided by spirit to keep going forward, to keep moving forward. But again, right now might be a time where the energy is very much that they need to just have that impasse and just really sit with themselves and think, because I feel like they're having to like realize a lot about your connection, that if they didn't take that time to like heal and like sit down and think, they might end up making the same kind of self-sabotaging decisions in the future. And it's like it's only really in that time where we take time to really reflect on things that we're actually able to like consciously choose a new path and a new direction and like something better, and we're actually able to evolve. Whereas if we're kind of constantly busy running around, it's hard to really even take time to think about the choices we're making. So I feel like this is a really important time for your person to kind of just be with themselves and really contemplate everything. Let's see. Let's get some messages from them now. All right. What does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three right now, please? What does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three right now, please? Does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three right now? What else does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person really want to say? So let's see, this says, the universe has our back. So they're saying that whatever's going on, the universe is protecting you guys. I'm trying to impress you every way I know how. I want you to think highly of me. So this person does try to impress you, I think, the ways that they can. It's like they really want you to have a good opinion of them. I feel like they really look up to you kind of as like a mentor, or they just see you as like someone really special. And it's like they feel like your approval means a lot to them. Our count mystery is so powerful. It's explosive whenever we connect. You deserve all the love in the universe, and I want to be the one to give it to you. That is so beautiful. So this person is saying, like, you deserve so much love, which is kind of interesting, like they were saying earlier, I was picking up earlier, that they feel like they kind of only gave you breadcrumbs, but what they're saying is, like, you really deserve, like, all the love in the universe. You deserve the whole loaf. You deserve everything. Like, I want to be able to give you the love that I know you deserve, and, like, kind of almost saying, like, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to in the past. Close your eyes, and I'm right by your side. So definitely meditate to connect with them. And then please don't give up on me, which is interesting because this is kind of like they're saying, like, I'm going forward, like I'm moving forward. Please don't give up on me while I'm on my ascension path, when I'm on my way back to you. Let's see. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? You are worthy of my love and I'm worthy of your love. Wow, interesting. So again, deserving worthiness. So this person definitely has always seen you as very worthy of love, but they might not have felt worthy of your love for whatever reasons. They had this, again, baggage. And it's like now they're starting to like realize that they are actually worthy of your love. We have had many past lives together. We were made for each other. I see the divinity in your eyes, and I'm so deeply in love with you. So they do see your divinity. I feel like they really love that about you. They definitely feel like you guys do have this soul connection. Again, a lot of you guys are twin flames, divine counterparts, things like that. And they do feel that energy where it's like you're just like perfect for each other in like every way. All right, let's get some more messages. What else does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three right now? What else does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile Three right now? What else does Pile Three's person really want to say? This says, I want to express my truth to you. Interesting. So your person definitely does want to come forward and confess those deep but maybe repressed emotions to you. I want you right now. I have a lot of pent up energy that wants to be released. Okay, so yeah, your person is also in the energy of a lot of physical desire for you as well, because they have all this pent up, I feel like, passion and emotion for you. I feel like there's just a lot that your person has like kept to themselves in general in this connection. They might be very secretive or very quiet. So you might not necessarily be able to tell always on the surface like what's really going on with your person. I feel like they're very much kind of like in their own head, but they definitely do yeah, really want you, even if it's kind of something that they try to hide in a way. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say? This says the obstacles between us only make our love stronger. So if there's ever been obstacles, or if there are things in the 3D world that kind of seem to come between the two of you, this person's saying it only makes our love stronger, more robust. It's like kind of just a challenge that actually is able to bring you guys closer together. When I impulsively react out of sadness, anger, or fear, even if I feel justified in the moment, after enough time passes and I calm down, I always feel guilty and regretful. So there could have been times where your person did kind of like get reactive with you. Maybe they flashed out at you, or they got triggered and hurt, and they might have just yeah, maybe run away or shut down. It's like after a period of time, I feel like they start to really reflect again, and now they're taking the time to really look at things and realize that maybe they could have made different choices, and maybe they really did hurt you. And I feel like there's some guilt and regret when it comes to that. You tame the beast inside of me, so you're helping this person to. I feel like heal and dissolve their ego. Again, like this maybe lashing out behavior, kind of this almost like desire to like hurt people before they hurt you, or if you feel hurt by somebody, kind of lash out at them. It's like this is something they're kind of getting beyond. I made incorrect assumptions and it triggered me. So this person might have assumed things that weren't true. Maybe they felt like rejected by you, even if you weren't really trying to reject them, and they might have gotten super triggered here. So that might have caused them to impulsively react. Maybe they felt like, yeah, somehow they got in their head and maybe convinced themselves that you were kind of rejecting them, even if you weren't, and it might have really yeah, hurt their feelings, and they might have felt like they needed to like run away from you or get away from the connection because they might have gotten really sad, something like that. All right, let's get some advice for you, Pile Three. Advice for Pile Three. What does Pile Three need to hear right now? What does Pile Three need to hear right now? Does Pile 3 need to hear right now? What does Pile 3 need to hear right now? 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 So we have that went away. I'll just take all of these actually. So this says, sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space, is the peace you seek. Okay, that's so interesting because your person's in that sort of energy with the Four of Swords there, taking that sacred space. Actually, I'm gonna put those two back. So yeah, definitely this is a message to take time for yourself, to be in your own energy, and just be in that energy of stillness and kind of retreat within yourself if you feel like you need to find some sort of respite from whatever's going on in the outside world. This is rebirth. Ooh, powerful. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. Ooh, this is beautiful. So let go of the past for sure. There is a really positive change I feel like happening within this connection and also just in your future. And yeah, definitely rise from the past and let go of all of those burdens and then change. You're transforming. Oh my God, let go of the past. Two things about letting go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Wow, this is awesome. So you have kind of like a lot of like death energy right now, but that's very powerful. It's actually a good thing. So I feel like this is definitely a message that you are going through a very profound change, which could be why you really need to take that space to just be alone and be by yourself. And then also just so much good stuff is coming in your future. And I also feel like this connection is going to be so different. I feel like in the future, it's like you're going to look back and see how just profound shifts and like leaps were made, and that I feel like your person's really not going to I feel like hurt you the same way or be the same person anymore. I feel like you guys are both going through just like rapid ascension. All right, so I'll take you some last little messages from your person, pile 3. um let's see, what else does pile 3's person really want to say to pile 3? I act distant to protect myself. I don't want to move on. We have mommy/daddy issues. Yeah, so definitely I think parental stuff came out earlier. Is this too good to be true? And then we also have thank you for being you. So they really love you for being who you are. I feel like they love your personality. And they're saying like, yeah, like they might have learned to be distant to protect themselves from their parents for a lot of them. It's like they never really had someone growing up they could rely on and trust. Let's see, pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Okay, so we have the King of Swords and the Three of Swords. So your person might be very heartbroken over you right now, but they're definitely keeping a close eye on you here with the King of Swords, kind of observing, I feel like planning as well. And the Chariot. So this is about rising up and taking that positive action towards you. It's like they don't want to be separated from you anymore. I also feel like that's about them leaving behind heart chakra blockages in the past that might have prevented a union between the two of you. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? Okay, so this is, we have beautiful, trust, and namaste. So I feel like you and your person are both learning to recognize your own individual divinities and also trust in the fact that you are very beautiful. And I feel like also trust in beautiful things to come. We have this adorable tiny little bee. So this is a sign of miracles here. So I'm here to like keep an eye out for even um, like small sort of miraculous things. We have namaste twice. That's really interesting. So you guys are definitely mirroring that. And then it says that faith. So trust and faith, trust and have faith in really good things coming in the future. This says always. So I feel like this is saying like, this person will always love you for sure. You have this little like mermaid tail. So definitely getting in touch with your emotions is really important. Also, I feel like your person kind of sees you as like a magical mermaid, kind of like a siren calling to them. We have this little hummingbird. So this is a sign of communication. This says my love. So your person does see you that way. They see you as their love. We have this little door. So yeah, definitely, I feel like doors are being closed and new ones are being opened for like higher timelines. Ooh, we also have the number 0. So yeah, fresh starts coming for sure. Let's let that full energy. So leaps of faith, I feel like, in the future. This beautiful stone reminds me of like the divine masculine. So I feel like this is a sign that the divine masculine in this connection is starting to really step into that version of themselves. We have this little angel feather here, so you guys are always being guided and protected by the angels. We have this. This is really cute. I feel like this is a good sign that you and your person are going to be walking side by side together. I also feel like this is a message. You guys are always kind of beside each other in spirit, like energetically. We have this like little sunflower here, so a lot of happiness and joy, I think, is going to be coming in this connection. I also feel like you always put a smile on your person's face. We have this little seal, so I feel like your person likes to make you laugh here. They like to be goofy and silly with you. We have this little heart, so again, lots of love here. I feel like you have a really special place in their hearts. We also have this adorable little frog, so that's another message of rebirth here and fertility. And then this 1 cent coin, so definitely a lot of abundance. This is a lucky penny, so I feel like you're going to be receiving abundance from unexpected sources, is what I'm hearing. All right, pile three, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. All right.